Hello everyone, I hope you've had a really good weekend and a great start to the new week. Let's just jump right in. We have a very interesting case of identity and property fraud. This man, a landed property owner, found a caveat lodged against his property by a credit company. Now, a caveat is a legal document that someone who has just exercised an option to purchase would use to block off any other potential buyers to the same property. The reason why we do this is because between the signing of the document and the actual legal transfer of the property, there is a block of time when banks and law firms are doing the conveyancing paperwork. This is critical because a seller can get another higher offer and change his mind. So think of it as a legal choke. Now, why does a credit company want to choke someone's property? Because once you borrow money from a bank or a credit company, they want to make sure that you pay up your loan. And in case you default, which means you're not paying them back the money owed, they don't want you to sell your assets, in this case a landed property, and run away with the money before paying them back. Coming back to this scam incident, this gentleman had no intention of selling his home, so he was like, wait, who placed a caveat on my property and why? So he called up the company and found out that someone had used a fake identity, different face, different name, and different date of birth to get a 2.9 million loan. Also, the scammer had produce a fake notice of assessment that's from IRAS, to show that this gentleman was earning an amount of income he doesn't in reality. Last but not least, the scammer even employed two different law firms. One was the one who lodged the caveat, and the other was getting a replacement title deed from Singapore Land Authority, SLA. So how did this poor gentleman become a target? Number one, they had access to his home. The scammer organized a fake photo shoot at his house, and someone was even asked to value the house during the fake photo shoot. Luckily, his partner was around, and she was very suspicious of the person taking measurements, so she struck up a conversation with the person, and the person clearly stated that she was a valuer. She very kindly stopped the process and told the person not to continue, but I would honestly at this point have called the police, because valuers are licensed professionals and it's supposed to be a photo shoot. So why is someone taking measurements of the house? Anyway, the second point is the scammer was able to forge his ID card and somehow register him as a shareholder and director of another identity theft victim whose forged ID card contained Mr. Quack's mother's name and address. Now, do you still think I'm being paranoid when I ask sellers or tenants to please put away their personal information when viewings or even repairs are being conducted? Electricity or telecom bills with your name and address are being used to verify your identity. So if you are displaying certificates on your walls, people can see your full name, and oftentimes a quick search can produce a lot more images than you care to share, or reveal employment details and kinships. So please do not discuss the next property you're buying to strangers who are visiting. Please also empower your agent to instruct viewers not to take images of your home, always referring them to images or videos that are already watermarked, because a lot of rental scams these days are done using images that are stolen. So please stay safe and love from Joe.